Alright guys, welcome back to the Gamers Hall. I'm Chris, he's Adam. Yeah, you're Adam.
And
Adam.
You're definitely Chris.
Anyways, today we're here to tell you guys why you should do a one-shot. So one of the reasons why you should DM a one-shot is because it is quick and easy story.
Yeah, it's a one, something that you can easily do within 3 or 4 hours of play. It has a beginning and an end that both players and DM see and understand. Hey, we need to get to here for this to end. Everybody feels good when they're done. With oh man, that was fun. We got through it together. You don't get that with a normal campaign at all.
No, and also, players have a different expectation when they sit down for a one shot. They are definitely more like ready to go and get it. What do we have to do? Okay, let's go, guys. Like, get supplies, go.
Yeah, pushes the story.
The other thing is that it does not require a lot of prep to do a one shot.
Nope, you just need the setting. You need the basic main NPCs that are going to be involved, and you just need the problem that they need to solve. So you really only need 3 major things that you have to think of.
Quest giver, quest accomplishment.
Yeah, how to point A to point B. Very simple. You don't even have to think outside the box. In fact, you don't have to give the players the option to do that. Everybody understands this is how this runs. So all you have to do is say, all we're doing is this. So they typically won't go outside your lines. So not a lot of prep.
Yeah. Another reason why it could be a lot of fun to run a one-shot is it gives you and the players possibility to play different classes and different characters.
Yeah, different builds. See how things run. Like, how would this function in this scenario? I've always wanted to play a thief rogue, but I've never found an instance to do it. This is the time I get to play it. It allows mostly the players the ability to get that idea out and run with it and play with it, just to find out whether they're going to like it or not. Because now they may not like how that plays, and they don't want to use it in the campaign. So now they're going to be more maybe invested in your campaign later.
Yeah, or if there's a monster you're wanting to run, but you're not sure just how deadly it is, or if you made it too deadly or not, you can test play that monster with a different group, and then now you got some playtest experience with it. Now you can run it for the campaign group.
Yeah, and make sure it's just deadly enough. Not too deadly for TPK, but just deadly enough.
Yeah, that you might kill one.
Yeah.
The next thing is it's easy to run in different places with different people.
Yeah. So you can take the same campaigns pre-made and go from here to there. You can go do it at a convention. You can go do it at somebody else's house, at a game store, or
at Christmas with your family.
Yeah. On vacation when you're just happen to be on the maybe went to the beach with a bunch of friends. Like, hey guys, let's play a one shot on the beach. We'll do a pirate campaign since we're right here. We'll pirate one shot, and then you can do it. They're very simple to move back and forth, and with different people.
The next thing is it costs less to run. Running a campaign can get kind of costly on a DM. Running a one shot, it's not really going to cost.
You could almost always do it with the core rulebooks.
Yeah,
like as long as you have those 3 things, you can pretty much run any one shot. You don't need. It doesn't require a lot of paper. It may be one map, maybe.
Yeah,
if that's necessarily that's it. So, your investment is basically what you need to play anything anyway. So you don't have to put any more money into it.
Yeah, let's give you some examples of some one shots that you or other people might run or play in. Yeah. So you've got your battle royale.
Yeah, players always want to fight each other. This is a fantastic way for your players to get like, I know how I could beat you, and now they can prove it. Instead of allowing player killing in your normal campaign, you say now you guys can really kill each other. I don't care.
Yeah. You guys want to make some crazy power builds? Here we go. Battle Royale style PvP. Let's go.
I will allow anything.
I am literally just a referee.
Yeah. Anything you want to do, you can do. Here's 12 magic items. Go. It's fun. They're really fun, and they get that itch that everybody has to just go all out.
Yep. Next thing is heist.
Short, sweet heist. You need to get this one item, and what this allows is skills to really play a major role in something.
Yeah.
You need to figure out how to get it. Maybe there might be a segment where you don't really need to fight. So this one's more focused on getting something through skills than it is actually fighting. Maybe the whole point is to avoid as much fighting as possible, which actually speeds up a one-shot when you don't have to run a combat. So you can really get a lot into a small one-shot if they're all actively avoiding combat.
Yes, the only combat you might run is them literally fighting the Manticore that is guarding the one thing that they need to get.
Yeah. Also makes them think out of the box. Makes them try to get to something that they normally wouldn't. Try to do something different that they normally wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Especially depending on the stipulations, like you cannot be seen, you cannot be heard, this cannot come back to us.
Yep.
Assassination.
Kind of a play on the heist. You need skills to do it, but combat's involved. So now you can make it where they know they're going to have to get in a fight, but how easy are they going to make that fight? They got to kill this one target. So now the trick is how do we do it with the least amount of blowback on us? Figure out, maybe, or they might try to collateral damage or whatever, but it's a different way to solve that problem.
How much fun would that be, doing an assassination one-shot and everybody had to play rogues?
I mean, it'd be a great one. Everybody has to be a rogue of some sort. It'd be fun.
The next one is defend the stronghold.
So this is combat oriented, but now this plays into tactics of combat. This is players will use problem solving skills to really bolster their defenses, figure out where their weaknesses are. They're going to investigate. They're going to say, we know X amount of wizards are going to come. They'll think in different ways and play the game different in order to successfully defend this stronghold, or vice versa. Assault a stronghold. You need to get in there. So how are they going to do it? And combat's going to be involved the whole time. So your prep work for it is to just make maybe a continual combat that just feels like it runs, back to back to back. And the players are already on board because they know what the one shot's about.
Yes. Convince a noble.
This one is role play. You're going to use skills, but now your role play really matters. How can you can get into a situation where strong arm doesn't work?
Inception, kind of like how can I make this person think that this was their idea and get them to do it?
Yeah, or basically you have somebody that already wants something, and now you have to deal with what they want. This noble, or it could guild leader or whoever, they now say, okay, in order to convince me, do this thing. It can lead to a couple of different paths, but the real thing is to make this one person do what you want. So it plays out a lot of different ways.
Yeah. The next one, lore playthrough.
This is an interesting idea. So you may have been playing your campaign for a while, and you have a lore in the background. You mentioned something about a grand battle that happened, or the chance meeting between this prince and this princess, or princess and princess, or just something in the history that you said is important. Well, what you can do now is you can say, hey guys, for one shot, we're going to play that one instance in the lore. I've made your characters. These are the actual people from that scenario. what really happened.
Yeah.
This is the end.
Here's the index card that has their name on it and maybe one paragraph telling what their characteristics are. They play through it. They know what the lore is because they're literally going to be playing it.
And all you have to do is say, hey, this is where they start. This is how it has to end. Because in the lore, this happened. So get to that point. How you make that happen, totally up to the players.
Which can be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So all you have to do is this is a very improv style one shot. Because now it's just how do we get there? You don't know how you get there, so the players really take the agency on this one and build that story. And now, whenever you go back to the campaign, you now go. Everybody has a better understanding. It's like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. That's way cooler.
Yeah, and the last one: defeat the BBEG, big bad evil guy.
Why is that so important, Chris?
Because that's the story of every heroic arc. There's a big baddie, you got to go defeat him, and sometimes it's a lich, sometimes it's a Tarask, sometimes it is Tiamat. Who knows?
Yeah,
Orcus
or Bahamut, or a Sararak, or whatever. Those classic characters. Let's go beat this guy up. That gives a chance for people to see. Maybe they've looked through the monster manual and they go, man, I would love to fight that. Can we fight that one day? And you go, all right, let's do it.
Hey, CR 20, 24, 26? Sure. Make some level 20s. Let's make it happen.
Build your character to beat them. Let's go and see what happens.
And yeah, those can be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So these are several ideas for why running a one-shot is really worth it. We wholeheartedly recommend that every D&D player at least run one shot in their life. Whether you're new or a veteran to it, it really puts the game into a different perspective that a campaign doesn't. And it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it's a whole lot of fun.
There's very little stress to a one-shot.
I mean, I've ran several one-shots, and they've almost always been fun.
Yeah, I've run one-shots for new players. I've run one-shots for teenagers. I've run one-shots for just a regular gaming group to take a break from something. And every time people come away with going, oh yeah, that was neat. That was cool. And I've played in several one-shots where you just go, I played out a guy and I was like, I really like how this played. I want to play it in my campaign now.
Yeah, and not everyone's going to play that same one shot the same way. So you can when you take this and play with somebody else, they're going to play it differently than the people you played with it 3 weeks ago.
Yep. And I mean, I've heard them run so many different ways when I was running my game store. A one shot that was used for Wednesday night D&D got played by several different groups, and every single group had a different way it played out. Nowhere near the same.
Yeah.
So, if you like these ideas, maybe you have some of your own. You can drop those in the comments and let us know. Help the community know.
Yep, and otherwise, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Let's get that algorithm up, guys.
Yeah, we need more views, more likes, and hit that bell notification when we drop some more.
All right. Until then, guys, keep having fun with your friends.
Yeah. And just like the spell, we're trying to help you out a little bit more.